This is TradeFlow News, bringing you relevant news and insights from around the world. TradeFlow News, enabling trade for SMEs and economies worldwide.
These are some of the key topics that we will be looking into in today's program.
First, let's take a look at the overnight headlines which are impacting the commodity markets. OPEC Plus production cuts may not be imminent and would coincide with the return of Iran to oil markets should it clinch a nuclear deal with the West, 9 OPEC sources told Reuters on Tuesday. Worried by a possible revival of Tehran's 2015 nuclear deal that could bring additional volumes to an oil market already hit by thin liquidity and big volatility, OPEC has signaled it is ready to cut production should a glut start building up.
Russian and Kazakh oil exports via the Caspian Pipeline Consortium's CPC Black Sea terminal face at least 1 month's disruption each once repairs begin on 2 of its 3 single mooring points, SPMs, CPC confirmed on Tuesday. Oil exports via the 2 SPMs have been suspended due to equipment damaged by bad winter weather, CPC said on Monday, confirming a Reuters report on Saturday. CPC added that a planned inspection of the third SPM at the Yuzhno Ozerayevka terminal would require it to be temporarily shut for a matter of hours. It said it was negotiating with shippers to shift loading schedules in order to complete the inspection by August 26.
Moving on to the top news in the energy sector.
Oil prices soared more than $3 a barrel on Tuesday after Saudi Arabia floated the idea of OPEC Plus output cuts to support prices and with the prospect of a drop in U.S. crude inventories. The Saudi energy minister said OPEC Plus had the means to deal with challenges including cutting production, state news agency SPA said on Monday, citing comments Abdulaziz bin Salman made to Bloomberg. Global benchmark Brent crude gained $3.41, or 3.5%, to $99.88 a barrel by 10:53 a.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time, 14:53 GMT. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude rose $3.74, or 4.1%, to $94.10.
A gas levy on German consumers to help utilities cover the cost of replacing Russian supplies could be adjusted up or down depending on market conditions as soon as this winter, the head of market operator Trading Hub Europe, told a newspaper. The had set the charge, which will be imposed from October 1 through to March 2024, at 2.419 euro cents per kilowatt-hour, kWh, earlier this month. The government wants to spread the cost of the levy to all consumers to keep companies liquid enough to maintain an intact gas market.
Next, we have the top news in metal markets.
Global crude steel production in July fell 6.5% from a year earlier to 149.3 million tons, World Steel Association data showed on Tuesday. Crude steel output from China, the world's top producer and consumer of the metal, dropped 6.4% to 81.4 million tons in July, the data showed.
Copper prices rose on Tuesday, helped by low inventories, signs of improving demand in China and fears that sky-high energy prices could force smelters to cut output. Investors remained cautious, however, with a global economic slowdown threatening to curtail demand. Prices are up 16% from a low in mid-July, but they are still down 17% since the start of the year and have largely flatlined in recent weeks. In official trading on Tuesday, benchmark copper on the London Metal Exchange, LME, was up 0.3% at $8,050 a ton. We will now look at the top news in the agricultural sector. Europe is facing its worst drought in at least 500 years, with 2/3 of the continent in a state of alert or warning, reducing inland shipping, electricity production and the yields of certain crops, a European Union agency said on Tuesday. The August report of the European Drought Observatory, EDO, overseen by the European Commission, said 47% of Europe is under warning conditions, with clear deficit of soil moisture, and 17% in a state of alert, in which vegetation is affected. The severe drought affecting many regions of Europe since the beginning of the year has been further expanding and worsening as of early August, the report said, adding that the Western Europe Mediterranean region was likely to experience warmer and drier than normal conditions until November.
That is all for today's news on commodity markets. Stay tuned to TradeFlow News as we continue to provide you with more updates. We also invite you to follow us on Twitter at TradeFlow News, which allows you to watch our program on your mobile device or desktop to receive information from there.